What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Happy Zeus Sunday. Pat Tiara back. What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. I'm so excited for this episode. I'm so excited to talk about this episode of Joseline's
Man, what?
Cabaret. It
I've
was.
been waiting to talk about this episode for the last 15 minutes now.
That's all I'm saying. It's a crazy episode. You just finished watching it?
Yeah, not too long ago, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had to go back and go rewatch some of the key highlight scenes.
Yeah, definitely did. And I know my boyfriend got to talking at the last part, right when Miss Natural popped that girl, and I had to go rewind it back my damn
Wait,
self.
where's he at? Why is he talking about it on here?
He is not about to talk about that on here. He is not,
Okay. Well, by the way, if anyone is watching that does want to talk on here, the link is scrolling by below. I also put it in the chat. So if you saw tonight's episode, you want to tell us if we missed something, we didn't want to talk about something, or you disagree, you agree, let us know. All right. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and yeah, let's just get right into it though. So Raven, is she done on the show? Was that really her only scene?
I'm guessing that was her only scene, and they made her go outside, so probably so, yeah.
I know, but if that was her only scene, I can't believe she was doing the confessionals to talk about it.
I mean, yeah, this is true, but at the same time, like they some pussys, so they'll do anything for a little bit of camera time, and then especially to explain her side. I guess maybe I would want to come back and be like, "Oh, I'm not scared of you now," even though we clearly see, girl, you're scared. I
and
don't know.
and then I remember seeing it on Instagram, and Raven was saying something like, "Oh, she was more concerned about getting fired, blah blah blah." But she did leave. She didn't stay at the audition.
Right. I was trying to figure out what exactly was going on. Like when they first showed it and you can hear them mumbling something, then you hear four felonies. It's like, okay, are you leaving it? Like, is there police out there telling you that there's a warrant or something? Because the way she left, it was like, oh god, I gotta get out of here. Like, oh, like what's going on? I'm not understanding. It couldn't have been that deep.
And then also, what was Jocelyn talking about when she was like, "Tell the truth"?
I don't know. You know, it'd be a whole bunch of stuff in that powder bear closet. So who
It
knows?
it sounds like it sounds like Raven knew what she was talking about. That's why she was like, "All right, you went." Like she didn't want to talk about it. So I feel like it was. Do you think it was had something to do with that video? Was it really that?
Now, I think because I was on Naturals Live and she was saying something about Raven stealing money from her mother or something like that. I don't know. Allegedly, that's what was said, stealing money from her mother. And she was going off like that could never be me and my mother. My mother don't have to, worry about me. And you did all that to your mother. So maybe it could be like a fraud thing going on or something like that where she got these felonies from because over a certain amount. I think she said she put her mother in debt some thousands of dollars. I can't remember the number, 14, 17, 70. I don't know, it was something like that, so maybe that could be it. I was trying to look up on Miss Diaz, Raven Diaz, but I couldn't find nothing.
I didn't even realize that's her last name.
Yeah, that's as much as I found.
Oh, okay. All right. So, what do you think about Jocelyn saying she felt like she was Bruce Lee? Like she doesn't even. It's like she didn't even remember doing that. So
Of course she doesn't remember doing it because
that,
she's the
that
powder.
yeah, exactly. So that kind of and by the way, last week I said something like she said it was her fourth time. I can't. It's her accent. She said first, right? That was her first time.
Oh no.
So is that to say that she doesn't do it when she's performing, but and any other time?
No, I mean, okay. Getting into the culture of that stuff, me personally, I don't do it, but I know people that do it, and they will do it to perform. To like, it's a performance type thing. It makes you perform, focus on your performance. So I think she dibble and dabble, and it came up on Twitter. What she say? She say we all grown. Yeah, I do it. Yeah, yeah, I do. I did it.
She did
So
it. That's different.
did it? Does it? We know she does it. I know, but you could tell by ballistic attitude. He do it too. He got that
Someone,
cocaine anger.
someone said wet wet and yummy look like a tie. You mean like from the preview? You can't really see. If I think that wet wet would win.
I don't know. I don't know. Cause yeah, okay, I don't like Slummy P, but she little and her hands they go. Like when she was hitting natural, like she knew she had to keep going. Because if she
That's
didn't keep going, I don't know.
that's when she was like, crouching down. But I mean, she's Yummy is shorter than wet wet, right?
I don't know. I love Wet Wet, but I don't know.
I feel like I kind of don't see why she jumped it. Like I get what she was saying. Like she said something and Yummy didn't have to respond to it. That was her
Right.
explanation. But it's like I feel like because someone came on here before and they were talking about baddies, so I don't know how different it is on Jocelyn's Cabaret, but supposedly, allegedly, they pay them more if they get into a fight. So
Mm. Well, that could be it. That could explain all the fights that Wet Wet got into, and it was just chaotic. But I don't know if she. All right, I think everybody has their right to their own opinion. They're on a bus. You on a bus, and you sitting up in front of these girls, all these women, and you being a little cootie cat. Like I would say something like you being a cootie cat. You did all that on the previous seasons. We watched. Just because I wasn't there, we all watched. We seen what you did. Doesn't mean I have to take sides, but now you sitting up here being a little cootie cat. No. I'm gonna say something, and if you say something back, do you want to see me too? Cause
she
what's
knew
going on?
she knew she was behind that little divider, so she could just like talk shit the
Yeah,
whole time. But
yeah,
if she can actually fight, why does she need to sneak people, and why does she need to bring like weapons and stuff? Whether she had a
right,
knife or whatever. Like,
right. She pulled a what's his name? Okay, a Rasby.
oh yeah,
Bump, bump, bump moment. Everybody want to bring blades, honey. First of all, you should already know security is not even about to let you get that far. So don't even do that. I think she know what to pull out around the cameras to have her moments.
so I know that Lucky, she said that when she like came to Zeus, she said it was like I asked for a number and they just gave it to me right away. So I can see why she would be on like wanting to join the cabaret, but why would Yummy P? You think they're paying her a lot? Like they're obviously paying her just to get beat up. If she knew that Ms. Natural was gonna be there, like what did you think the show was gonna be if both of you?
Right, right. And the producers probably set it up to like send a little invitation. Hey, you want to come back? Want to come back? Knowing that Natural was coming back, or however they did it, they set that up. They had to.
But that's what I'm saying. So do you think even before the audition they knew that they were gonna be on the show, or you think they really thought they had to be?
I don't know. I don't know. That's hard to say. They probably did know. They probably did know. But then again, I don't know. For dramatization, they might not have told them. They knew as a, the Zeus network knew, but the girls didn't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Do you think if so? Because why did Raven leave again? Like, did she tell her to get out? If she just
Yeah, I
stayed,
mean,
she was just mad that she had to audition, right? Like,
I don't know what it was. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I think it was some things that they had did, whatever they did to make her mad, to make Melissa call them to be like, oh yeah, y'all not on the show tonight, whatever, whatever. And then they come to the show. Y'all already knew y'all wasn't doing nothing. Y'all came to be seen to. let it know that you loyal, even though you know you can't do this and that, you still gonna show up. But then when it went into, like I said, them mumbling about something, I don't know, maybe I think she was feeling scary in that moment and she wanted to leave because she knew she had some felonies out there and she knew them cameras was on her. But I don't know. I don't know because I couldn't see Jocelyn like kicking her out because you know how that go. Like she'll kick them out for a scene and then they might come back later on for more drama and then get
You're
kicked
right.
out for real. You
You're
know?
right. So that's I realized that about Lucky. Like she didn't really kick Lucky out, but because
Right.
there's more scenes of the preview, but I don't see any more scenes of Diamond and Raven.
Raven, yeah.
Yeah.
And then with all the mess that they talking now, I don't know, cause she going back and forth on Instagram and Twitter talking some look how the tables turn and stuff like that.
Apparently, because Jocelyn has a arrest warrant out or something,
Right,
but
but
she's been posting on Instagram like nothing's happening.
Jocelyn has t-shirts of her mugshot. Okay, Jocelyn is going through a revolving door, so this is not nothing new for her to be scary about. Or tables turning. There's no tables that's turning. The only table that turned was yours because you didn't know it was going to be flipped upside down. Because while you was steady playing cootie cat and stuff like that, you wasn't seeing all the signs that this lady really don't mess with me, and I'm disposable. But she was licking feet, so she must have not been that disposable at the time. But baby girl found her a new feet licker, so that it is what it is.
Exactly, and I don't know, like it was weird because when Lucky was doing, like she had her hands up and everything. I feel like the other girls were watching her like this is how we have to be in the house.
Right, right.
And
Like
that's kind of crazy though. Like I don't understand why. I could see why new girls would want to be on the show, but I don't see why the old girls would want to go through
yeah,
that again.
yeah. Especially that. That's why I was like, why is Natural coming back on the show? Because I don't think Wet Wet had the same experience with Jocelyn as Natural did, or the other girls did. Like Jocelyn really tried to chew they asses out. So I couldn't understand that for the life of me, but hey, get your bag. Sometime in life, you just gotta put up and shut up.
I mean, I could see if Miss Natural knew that Wet Wet was gonna be on. So even when they asked her, right, like there was one of the scenes where Jocelyn was like, "All right, Miss Natural, so you really want to be here, right?" or something like that. She was like, "Yeah, I'm here for you, baby," or something like that. Why did
Yeah,
she? Why did she look right at the camera after that? Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
was gonna bring that up because that was funny because it's right after Lucky got her hands up in the air and she
Yeah.
get put out, and then she turns with the dramatic pan. It could have just panned in, and you could read her face like, girl, if it wasn't for this bag, you would not be talking to me like that. Best believe me. And for all the other girls watching, please don't let this moment fool you into thinking that I'm just some, cootie cat. Cause I'm not, and I wish you would try it. And Yummy, don't try it. That's how I took it.
I
That
feel
face
like
is
I feel like she was on there just to beat up Yummy. Like she wasn't even there. Like she probably makes enough money. Is she still on? I know she was doing OnlyFans before, wasn't she? Does she
yeah.
still do that? I'm sure they make more money there than on Jocelyn. Don't they?
I'm I'm pretty sure when I was on her live the other day, she said something about picking OnlyFans back up. So I'm not sure if she wasn't doing it for a while because they were filming or something, or you know. But I know she did a photo shoot yesterday, and it was real nice. I seen the video that she posted. It was real nice. I love hers.
True, true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I liked her throughout the show, but then on the reunion, I didn't like her. I mean, I love her now on this. Like
Yeah,
now that you know it's a new season, I like her again.
yeah. I think it was just real bad animosity built up. Then I'm sorry, my dog is like she's pregnant, so I have to keep looking and watching her.
No, you're good. All right. So another question I have is when Yummy was in the little dressing room talking to everyone. that girl that was talking, she definitely said, "I got the voodoo for you, bitches." Is she just a Bad Girls Club fan? That was definitely like a Judy reference, right?
Probably,
But then
yeah.
she was talking about how was she was born in New Orleans or something. She's from there. She really does it. And then like in the little preview for next episode, she even says that she has a voodoo doll. Is she just trying to be Judy? Is that what's happening?
I think she is. I think she is because my family is from Louisiana, and don't nobody just be walking around talking about voodoo dolls and stuff like that and stuff. She trying to get a moment. She trying to get a moment. Don't nobody play with that stuff. That's not nothing to play with. Like, uh, she just another Judy.
And so I didn't think that like she that they would pick like obviously she was picked because she's still in the next on, right?
Right? Yeah. Oh, we'll
Or I don't
see.
know, maybe because she's a Bad Girls Club fan, they know they can like manipulate her to fight.
Right? Of course. Of course. Hmm.
And then I think it's crazy too that she's picking the girls. The first show they do is gonna be the Mayweather fight.
Right. And I was gonna say, so I was in Miami that week, and I really wish I could have paid attention to when she was performing, who was around her and stuff like that, because I didn't know they were actually filming around that time. Because that was the same time Natalie had her little last yacht party. I was trying to get on that yacht so bad.
Oh.
Well, I was trying to pick out everything from Zeus. So
Was that like the blunts her blunts company coming out or whatever?
No, so she did it for, well, I think she promoted that too, but then she has her Natalie Lash factory line and stuff like that. So she was
Oh
promoting that real hard for that weekend.
no, I
Yeah.
remember when I saw that all over Instagram. I recognized the Zeus bodyguards in the background, and I was like, I wonder if this is for the show.
Right. Yeah, right. That's why I was really trying to pay attention to that more so because I was trying to go out there, but I really wish I had paid attention to Joseline's performance. So I could have been like, "Oh, that's the girl. That's the girl. That's the girl." Okay.
But that's why I didn't think it was. Wait, you actually like watched the Mayweather fight? And you saw the performance? Oh, you're just talking about from the IG clips. I don't
Yeah.
think that they were a part of it.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Probably just talk. And then you know how stuff goes with Jocelyn. Like you could be on her bad side in the flip of a moment. So what she promised today won't be promised in the next 2 seconds.
yeah. I don't know. I didn't think that they would be filming during that because why would she risk like getting arrested while she's filming the show?
Right. Exactly. And I just to go back on Lucky, because I got some notes written down here. And going back to the scene where they were all talking and stuff like that. And it's just I find it funny how, because even Natural was talking about how she was like in one of her interviews that she was cramping her style and stuff like that, cramping her style, and she dancing all on me drunk and stuff like that. It seemed like Lucky has a little bit of animosity towards Natural, but in this episode it's like, I don't know, she talking to her, trying to feel her out and stuff like that, and then she goes on to say she's looking for a female, right? So I'm like, oh, she trying to get on Natural line because, or she just coming back. Her sole purpose is coming back looking for love. Like
I
she's
didn't
not
get.
there. I don't think she's there to dance. I think she's there like on her own agenda or something.
I don't think she's looking for love. You're saying I didn't catch that. I need to go back and watch it again.
Yeah, she started talking about. She said she wants to find a girlfriend, and then she started talking about how she's sapiosexual and all this and all that, and she wants somebody to please her mind and stuff like that, and then she got to feel all the girls out before she find a wife. And I'm like, and I'm just thinking, okay, Jocelyn has dogged you out almost every scene. Like, if that was me, I'd have been left, cause you're not about to do that to me, but you still there, And then I don't know. It's something really weird with her. I think she's there for something else.
I I I I could see that now that you mention it. Like, what if this is just like her plan to recruit people for Now That's TV?
Right? Yeah. Could be. Could be. Yeah.
I didn't
I
think about
think.
that.
Yeah.
But you're right. Maybe because you never know how they cut up those confessionals. Like maybe something does happen later, or like they. I feel like they have to tell them. Even if something happened after the fact, you have to explain how you're feeling in that moment, right?
Right.
They tell you to do that, so when when you watch it, it comes across like it's happening right now.
Mhm. Yeah. Definitely.
But that's also. I also feel like. Do you think that there was a lot of? I feel like they they started filming like right away, right? Like as soon as the girls auditioned, they had to start filming like the next day. And so, do you think that this season was kind of rushed, like making it, and that's
I
why she needs so many of the past girls?
probably probably because she. Well, I don't know, like the timing of all this. Okay, so everything happened at the Floyd fight. Boom. But they had already filmed. So that's, I don't know. That's what now I got to go back and do some investigations of my own because I think that's kind of weird. Because I was about to say maybe it's because of like court dates and stuff, but then court dates are pushed back. So depending on, it could be because of court dates and stuff.
I don't know. She's just getting rid of a lot of cast members really fast.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And
actually, they haven't even picked the cast yet. It's still like,
she's picked four girls,
oh, she
and
did.
three are nameless. She picked the BB. She called the first one BBW. The second one was the one with the money on her tits, the one with the fire coming out her heel. She's really
Oh,
pretty. She reminds me of Sapphire a little. Um, and then it was whoever Melissa picked, and she was pretty. She was pretty. And then she picked the first girl from any season, which was natural.
you see him up here
Huh?
on the little banner like above us. Do you see the ones that
Yeah.
you're? Which one?
It was child. The orange haired girl was the first one she picked.
That's BBW.
Yeah, I think it is. Look, I need glasses. I can see it, but I can't see
I got you. No, yeah, you're right.
it.
It's too small.
But yeah, but she was the first one. She was the one with the orange hair. She had a white outfit on. The second one, she had black outfit on. She had the money right there. And when they first was showing everything and whatchamacallit, I forgot what girl was saying like they had confetti and this and that and the. You seen her out there, she had the fire shooting out her heels and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, she's like that. She's like that. But who knows? And then it's 12 girls. She's picking for the show. And I don't know how many girls she's picking for the cabaret. So,
You're right, because it was always just like random. Even the other seasons, she'd be like, "All right, this week you guys go with me. This week you guys go."
right.
I don't know. I still need to remember all the new girls' names. I didn't even. And then they did. I guess they did also pick the one girl that Yummy talked to in the locker room. That said, "I got the voodoo for you, bitches." They showed her name. I forgot what it was
Yeah.
though.
I don't remember. I don't know any of their names. That's why I was trying to get somebody on this podcast. Like, what is their names? Because all I have in my notes is BBW, Pretty Money, Melissa's Pick,
No, I
Natural.
mean that's probably what they're gonna call them.
Well, they can't call the second one I made up. So,
Oh
and then I put Melissa's Pick. So they're not gonna call her Melissa's Pick. But
no,
I
yeah,
know
I just mean their nicknames because she called her BBW. I remember that.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. And there was more than one BBW girl, so I
Yeah,
don't
that
know.
wasn't the one I thought when she said the
Yeah,
BBW girl.
that's definitely not the girl that I thought.
the like the older girl that they were talking about.
Hmm. Woo! It was some booger face people in that place. They panned it. It was some girl that was standing behind somebody when they were talking. I was like, ooh, Jesus.
Do you
Ooh, anybody in.
do you like this audition process better than Baddies?
Yeah. I do. I do. Because I think with baddies it's like you can't be your authentic self. You can't. It's like you already try to come in sizing people up. They probably want you to square up with somebody. You know what I'm saying? People probably don't fight. Probably people haven't fought since middle school. This is not them. Like they have to portray to be somebody they used to be, or somebody who they think they can be if given the chance. But this you're showing off dance. Like you're not talking. You're not saying nothing. You can't even fart in there. So it's like, hey,
I mean,
get out of
I
it.
just like how she like pick. You know, that you pick them right there. It's not like,
Yeah,
okay, you can have this ticket and we'll get back to you, because that doesn't really mean anything.
because she has memographic memory. That baby said, I have memographic memory. Period. Period.
If she's Powder Bear, is that really like
Powder bear.
you gonna
Yes.
remember everything? Because then she didn't even remember who she picked. Remember the next day?
She say the girl with the butterfly, not that old butterfly. Girl. Oh boy.
Why she even call out the very first girl she called out, the white girl with pigtails or whatever? She
I
They never
Jocelyn,
showed her after that.
I wouldn't have showed her either. I wouldn't even stood there when she was. I would have turned around because who you talking to? You're not talking to me like that. First of all, I'd have left. You said what? I know, equality and everything, but ma'am, can you calm down? You don't know what
That's
I've been through.
that's part of her. I feel like, she runs like a boot camp. Jocelyn's Cabaret is like Jocelyn's boot camp.
That is, I said this. I said that's probably the way Stevie used to talk to her. She just picked it up from somebody else
That's
now, and she has the money and the authority and Zeus Network to back her up. So, hey,
Oh yeah, and I was thinking about that too when I rewatched last week's episode. So the daughter, that's Stevie J's daughter.
yeah, Bonnie Bella.
So how come Jocelyn was like, "Oh, she's always going to Papa and not me"?
Because you know how it goes when there's a new man in the household, and I
No, if
guess.
I was Stevie J, I'd be like, I don't want my kid calling anyone else Papa. Like,
But I don't think he really cares that much. I don't know what their relationship is. I can't say. Um, yeah, and that's going into other things because then he has a whole nother baby mama, and then you got
oh,
to
I
think
see, I see.
what was his daughter calling Melissa or whatever when they were dating. Ooh, Melissa works my nerves. Ooh, that girl works my.
This is all from like Love and Hip Hop.
Yes,
So is he still on that show? That's it, like,
I don't, I don't, I don't think so. I don't know. I
because
don't think.
they had him host the Baddies reunion. So I'm thinking, does he have like a show coming out? Like, is
I seen that. That was hilarious.
I feel like that was starting drama, like right there.
that that was starting mad drama. That's drama on top of drama. Stevie J, I think they probably rewatched that reunion and they was like, no, we're not doing this one again because that man is funny as hell. He was sizing all them girls up. He was looking to get him a new Jocelyn, baby. He was gonna get him a new Jocelyn.
I thought you said he was with another Melissa. Who's this Melissa girl?
No, so Melissa was with Mimi, his baby mother from Love and Hip Hop, the one who was originally into it with Jocelyn. who was fighting. That's who they were fighting over, Stevie J, Jocelyn, and Mimi and stuff like that. So Mimi and Stevie J has their own child together. So Melissa was dating Mimi. Ended up, being a lesbian and dating Melissa. Yeah. So I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
what happened with them, but then the next thing you know, Melissa is running around Jocelyn's manager or wh- whatever she is.
Oh, the what? That Melissa?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that she was part of that whole situation too. I
Yeah.
thought that was just her, like, I don't know. I thought she was like behind the scenes,
No.
kind of.
No. Mm-mm. No. She always she likes to pop her head out a couple times. Because even like I was saying that in that scene where she called Raven and Diamond to tell them that Jocelyn said, first of all, Melissa wouldn't be able to call me and tell me anything. I wouldn't even answer the phone because why you calling me? If Jocelyn don't want me, let the powder bed call me or do whatever she gonna do. Cause
No, that's probably why they were in the car. Like they couldn't get in or something, and Jocelyn wasn't answering her phone to let them in.
I don't know. I had skipped that part because apparently I skipped the part where she put her foot up and because I was like, whose man's foot is? Because they just have the picture on it on Instagram, and I'm like, whose man's foot is Raven got in her mouth? What's going on? And then when I was watching it today, and they was like previously, and I was like, oh, see, no. And this is
Yeah, you don't
why,
remember that happening?
yeah. And this is why you can't say the N word because of stuff like that. Girl, you licking feet, and you think you're gonna be respected?
I
No,
mean, she thought she was gonna be the star of season 4. Like,
because she was sucking feet. If I was sucking feet, I'd be a star
no,
too.
Jocelyn knew that she was not gonna last after the first episode.
Of
That was the
course,
plan.
but Raven didn't know that because she was sucking feet. What Jocelyn say? She said, "Babe, am I the best sucker?" Raven was like, "Oh, I'm the best foot sucker. I'm in there." What? No, girl. What?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel bad for Raven.
That's
That's
funny.
like the most embarrassing thing that you could go through.
Yeah. And then she talking about the girl that kissed my feet. She had the girl audition that kissed her feet. I hope she made it through the rounds. I don't know if I seen her.
That's
Was that the
yeah.
white girl? Yeah, okay. That
That
kissed her.
was that was the trans girl. I'm still trying to. That's all I know. I mean, I'm sorry. I've never heard her name. Every time, that's what she says. Trans in action. That's her whole thing.
This is a mess. Mess.
I was like trying to figure out what her name was. I did a Google search and like that's all I could search. Trans in action, and I didn't come up with anything. So if anyone knows her name, I thought she would. I thought she was like famous already. Like I don't know. I assumed she was on like RuPaul's
Probably.
Drag Race or one of those other shows.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with her.
I felt like on the baddies auditions, you remember seeing her on there, right? I feel
Um,
like on there they made it seem like she was like I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe she does. Maybe that's she's good. Maybe she does just stand out. So maybe that was a
Maybe.
good pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's one of those that feels like she's familiar already, so why not? But that's what I was also thinking too. I was wondering if because you remember on Bad Girls Club season 11, I don't know if it was All Star Battle, but Sarah had her hair in pigtails, so maybe like maybe Jocelyn thought Sarah was auditioning or something. That's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah. I don't know.
Because she used to be a stripper too, right? I feel like that would be the perfect revenge. Instead of doing the little off spin, like spin off of baddies like she was gonna do, if Sarah got on Jocelyn's Cabaret, I feel like that would be the best revenge on Natalie.
It would. I think she I think she would stand I think she would stand there. I don't know. That would be crazy. I don't know, but Sarah already she did her damage. I don't know if I want to see her on anything else.
Really? She was the
Yeah,
best. What are you talking about?
I don't know. She just it's like I don't. I love Natalie. I do. But when you let certain people do things to you, I just be like, what's going on? When she came on the Baddies episode, on that first episode, what was it, South?
Yeah,
Whatever.
that was the best scene of the whole season.
I was like, Lord have mercy. This girl, this woman, she's just an actor. Like, I don't feel like she's authentic. Like, everything is just for want to be seen now. I liked her on Bad Girls Club. I did. I really liked her on Bad Girls Club, but then all that other stuff, I don't know. She turned me off now.
I don't know. I mean, the same thing that you're saying could apply to Natalie too. That's why it's like I feel like she beat Natalie at her own game, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. She tried to. She tried to, but Natalie already beat her to the platform. So it's like, mm,
I feel like also, however, however, like Diamond and Raven, they thought they were gonna be the star of the season or whatever. I feel like Wet Wet is definitely like Jocelyn told her that too. Like,
yeah,
yeah, Wet Wet, you're gonna be the star, so I need you to go
she's
all out.
feeling. Yeah, she's feeling it. You could see it when she's talking. And Wet Wet is like the cousin that will go out and square with you or whatever, no matter what, and can't fight. That's why I like her. But now it's like she's starting to do a little bit too much. Like, girl, calm down because don't make it seem like you don't have any type of friends, whereas you just gonna let people walk all over you and talk to you any kind of way and not think that you're disposable. Like, don't let this be your all. Like, natural, she have other things going on. So I don't know. Daisy, I don't know what to think about her. I still don't know what to think about her this season.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I forgot about her on season one. Like, I don't remember season one like that.
I don't remember. I tried to go back and rewatch it, but some things just get a little cringy to me over time, and I'd be like, no, I can't watch this because it really turned me up. It make me mad. Like, I want to fight.
What are you talking about? What happened? All this.
I want to fight. I don't know because I remember watching it back in the day. I don't think I finished it because I felt the same way, but it was two in particular girls on there. I think they were going back and forth with Lucky at the time, or I can't remember, but it was just two of them that I didn't like. And it was like I wanted to get a ticket and go to Miami and show them something and come back. That's how I be feeling. Like, I don't know. It's so I can't watch it. I don't want to watch
all all I do remember from first season is they were. I don't know if it's a thing. Do people still say 304? That's all I remember from that season.
I don't know. I don't think so.
That girl's a 304. I
Oh
feel like
yeah.
they were just trying to start that, right?
Yeah. I don't think that's a thing. Maybe it's a thing to them.
Cause Zeus has done that a couple times. I remember on the first season of Baddies, like they started saying something like, "Oh, so the girl came in to download us on the situation, like let us know what what all happened." Like I don't remember people saying that.
I don't know. It's like fetch. It's not gonna catch.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
stop.
No, I like 304 though. It took me a second to realize what they were talking about.
I don't know. But yeah, I still don't know what Daisy is about.
And as much, I mean, yeah, like I completely forgot about her, and for her to be like, "Oh, we put you all on," it's like, if
Right.
anything, Lucky did.
Right. Because nobody even remembers you. And then you didn't even come back for, like, you're just now coming back. Like, we have to do a rewind on you. We don't know what's going on. And then when I was on Instagram, I seen she got a little video or something like. I don't know. Just all these girls with videos because they have friends and the money to do so. It's like, I don't know.
What do you mean? What kind of it? Like she's talking shit about people or something? Or
No, she got a music video.
oh,
Apparently
she has
she
a
does
music
music.
video.
Yeah. Apparently
Oh.
she does music. So I didn't even listen. It was on mute. And I was just like, okay, boo.
Well, Zeus has been talking for a long time about how they're gonna be like, what's he called, like a record label too.
I mean, they could. They are. They might as well be because Jocelyn, she got a few little slappers. I like her music. I be in here listening to New York and stuff. So
You heard her whole new album?
I didn't hear the whole thing. I listened to New York and Manhattan.
Do you know
That
any
was
Do you know any Spanish?
a little bit.
It's called Rachetera or something.
I
Is
don't
that?
know what it's called. When
I
I
don't.
see it, I think about that drink, rum chata. That's all I. That's all
No,
I see.
I can't figure out if it's a Spanish because I googled it and it didn't make sense. Like what the word it was, and then like when you untranslate and translate it back, it was something different. But
Might be sweat.
it might also just be Ratchet Era, like that's
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
spell it,
I about to say it might. Mm,
Ratchet Era.
okay, okay.
Is that? I don't know.
Because this is definitely her ratchet era. I thought she was had a ratchet era before. It's like everywhere she goes, she have a ratchet era. Love and hip hop, ratchet era. She was on Marriage Boot Camp, ratchet era. Zeus Network, ratchet era. But hey, get your bag off the ratchet era.
Exactly. Like you can't. I don't know. I didn't like her until she got on Zeus, though. Like, so I
For
don't really
real?
know. Yeah. I didn't like her because she came out with that Cardi B diss track.
I didn't hear that.
You didn't need to hear it.
I
it was
yeah,
hor. It was horrible. Ballistic definitely is like a better producer than whoever she was working with before.
yeah, he definitely has helped her, like grammar wise, cause this new track she got, like when she spit, like she's actually saying something. Like you can actually, she's actually versing her stuff, and I like that for her. I like that, and it was cute. It's really cute. But all that other stuff, that video that she got up in that, and was off the powder for real. Like, girl, what the hell? I don't know. But so she came a long way with that. I give her that one. Krishan got her little bebop, boobop bop.
Did you watch that too?
I can't condone.
Oh, okay.
I can't don't condone that man.
I got you.
Cause I want to see him too.
It's like I don't know. I don't really want to watch it, but it's like I just have to know. I don't know why.
I don't even want to know because I guess because I'm a female and I've been through it on my own, so I don't
I
even
see.
want
I
to
see.
because it be certain things that I see on Instagram and I be like, ooh, it give me PTSD. I be ready to hit the phone. About what you say? But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that was that for Daisy, and I hope she gets on the Zeus record label or something. And
Wait, I thought you said
put
you didn't like her though.
but I don't know what to do with her because it's been since the first I mean, people change. So the only person that I would never like is Slummy P. That's it. Never like her. But everybody else can get a fair
I
chance.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like on season 2, she was one of the girls that like made it really feel like a different kind of show. It's like she was just so like I don't know how to because how she also kind of they said she looked like I don't know Pastor Woodbine or something. I don't even know who that is, but she dresses like an old lady sometimes.
She does. She does. Pastor Woodbine is the preacher sugar. Is the preacher off of P Valley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she definitely was given that. She was given I got the bike holiday. She was given real cracked Whitney.
But she was like that on season 2 also, and it just like It was. I don't know what it is.
She probably do the powder too. That's how powder heads act.
Oh, okay, but
That's sometimes, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It is weird seeing them on like all the seasons so far have been completely different, and this season is kind of like it's like an all-star season basically. It's like worlds
Yeah.
colliding. It's like weird,
Mm, yeah, it's the big mashup.
but
And
I
it's gonna be
also
strong.
I'm kind of worried because I feel like Yummy didn't have a lot of other scenes in the preview too. I feel like all her scenes have come up. Like
I don't know. I wouldn't care to see Slummy P. I just, oh, that girl, she's real delulu. She's kind of delulu. But I will give her this. She can dance. She can dance. She can do her little choreography, one, two, her boo ba bop, but that's it. Like, we'll see. If she is there, it's probably for drama. It might be they because I like how they separated her and they threw her in that room because I was scared for her for a minute. I was like, y'all, they did watch them seasons, and I hope you weren't a fan favorite. You weren't that. So you better hope they don't come out their skin on you in there with their heels because that's what I was waiting for.
I mean, Ms. Natural said it would be every day, so
I would love to see that
I
every day
mean,
because she said she was on probation at the reunion and she couldn't do what she wanted to do. And now she's not. She's free. She's a free bird on site. It is.
exactly, exactly. But I don't know. I mean, what's there's gonna be less drama there with Miss Natural. Like, what's the storyline? What's her next storyline after that?
I don't know. Who knows? Because you know how a house full of women can go. So it can turn any way.
I don't
Somebody
know.
might do something she don't like. She might do something somebody don't like. Jocelyn might say something. It might be Yummy might stay. And it'll be on site and that'll just be her storyline. And she probably win.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like she was kind of like what I'm saying Jocelyn was worried that it was gonna be so rushed, and she was like, "All right, I know that they're gonna fight. Let's get them. I know that Ray. I know I want to embarrass Raven and Diamond, so let's get them." And now these are the first episodes that we're getting because that was her plan from before
Right.
she even started.
Of course. Yeah, she did that very good. This why they not gonna be on the show because boo bop bop and then I dropped her and I need all y'all to see that. So yeah. And it's
And
not
then, do
like
you think? I wonder if when she wrote that song, do you think she wrote that song after she did that to Raven?
she
I dropped your ass on your ass.
she probably did. I think she did. I think she did. And nobody knew. And nobody figured it out
Yeah, I think that's what it
until now.
is. But anyway, we're done with Raven. She's my background, as you can see. This is the last time I'm making my background, unless she comes back. But I don't think she's coming back. I think we're
No,
done.
yeah, she's done. I think that was the last that we've seen of her and we heard her. I don't what happened to Lollipop? Do we know?
No, she. I don't know, but I mean, they just said like during the tour or whatever, she fell off at some point.
Oh, well, they probably go start a trio.
Do you think that they're mad that she auditioned for Baddies?
Yeah, yeah, probably, probably, probably that, probably so. And it could,
Meaning they do watch the Baddies auditions. Meaning she saw that trans girl there already.
of course, because I think, yeah, that would make sense now that I'm thinking about it in my investigative mind because I think she said something about these are the repercussions of what happened when you do something. I don't know. It was something that they did that she wasn't pleased with. And I think that was that. And I think it's with Jocelyn, it's like some kind of not to say it is, but it's like cult life. Like if you here, you here. You not nowhere else. But that's networks in general. Like Bravo, when they sign the contract, you can't do another show for a year until you off that show. So it's like you gonna go and do this, and you like what you doing? What's going on? It's not giving that. It's giving I'm your pimp, and you gonna bow down to me. You're not about to do your own thing. What's wrong with you? But you kiss my feet. You're not about to go do what? No. And that
But
really
that's
pissed
what
me off.
she did with VH1. That's why VH1 was sending Zeus like lawsuits.
But she don't care. She don't care what she do because I think she feel like she's been through so many obstacles and obstacles and obstacles. She's entitled to something. I don't know what it is, but and then her background. Let's just be clear. She was a hoe, so she have that mentality now of a pimp. She's a real live on TV pimp. Like the way that she talked to these girls, like, well, who? And they come on now, like, no, it's not happening. No.
You're right.
So
You're
yeah,
right.
it's a very given pimp situation.
So that's are you saying that's like a good thing or a bad thing or like what?
For Jocelyn, I guess that's a good thing.
She found out how to make it work for her.
She definitely did. She learned. She took it from the bottom, from whoever was before Stevie J and all that stuff. And then she be damned if Ballistic was gonna do it to her. So that's who she have to be.
But I'm saying like they all like if so back. I remember I thought about this a long time ago, but like even like the dance moms, lady is really mean to, you like you gotta have that, and like if you're gonna be a dancer, I guess.
Yeah. But then with Jocelyn, it it come from that background too. Like she's over exerting years of things that's happened to her and mimicking the situation because she know how she have to be with these girls. That's what pimps do. Like, and dance mom, you can't say, okay, yeah, I'm pimping these kids. I'm teaching them how to dance to go make my bag. Pretty much, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? With these girls, it's that, and then you got girls in there that's doing other stuff on top of that, and possibly letting you run that too. I can't say they are, because I mean, who knows? But if you are, going to an event with this lady and somebody trying to do something with you, she gonna coordinate that, and you gonna go pimp like business. I can't see it being any other way. I can't. I just can't. I can't. For the ones that allow it though. And if you gonna lick somebody's feet, I'm pretty sure you would allow it. Raven, you went outside, girl. I don't like you, but you went outside, girl. You and then she tried to say something when she walked away. Like she said, I don't know, cause you know how they cut up stuff and add stuff in and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
like you let her choke you and throw you to the ground. You seen that hand coming. I done, boop, 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 boop. What? You seen that hand coming. Okay, then she and girl, you a dancer. Where's your feet? Hello? You can catch yourself, pick you up. And then she's like, okay, okay, Jocelyn. And then she turns around. And now you want to take your shoe off and throw your shoe at her. I done did it in her face. What's going on? I don't know. I don't know with these girls. I don't know. Raven went outside. Who knows? She might come back.
Yeah. I wonder like well there wasn't really a lot of eliminations, right? Like they just pick the girls and then they. It's not like
Yeah.
they eliminate them.
Yeah, no. She just was like, oh, the girl that farted, get out. The girl that raised her eyebrow, get out. You just see the back of their heads walking out, but it's not like they were specifically anybody except for Lucky.
That's what I'm
That's it.
saying. That's why I feel like I don't know. I'm not. I'm still not sure how I feel about the past girls being there.
I
Other
don't.
than other than like I feel like they just served a purpose. Their whole purpose is just the beginning of the show, and they're gonna run through their whole thing first, and then they're gonna get to the new girls.
Yeah, pretty much. Cause it's just like baddies. Like they bring all these old school bad girls in, and you pick one girl, but she's so 12 girls. Out of 12 girls, I don't remember how many exactly are OGs, but I don't know. It looked like she given a fair chance so far because she picked three to be in the house and one from the season so far. So who knows? And then Lucky was talking like she definitely is going to be on the show, and she just knows that she's going to be some kind of guru for these girls and stuff like that. She has high hopes, very high hopes. So
I don't know.
and
They
her,
were best friends before, right? She made her the HBIC or whatever. What would they call it?
yeah, Lucky's
The
another
bottom bitch.
like
The bottom bitch.
yeah that is okay. So that is what really kind of made me mad in the first was it the first season when she was banging that, and I just like that mentality right there just show you how willing you are to do whatever this lady's saying, and you will probably suck a toe or two because yeah, like what you a bottom a bottom bitch is like that's what pimps real life. That's terminology for pimps. You're my bottom bitch. You my main. Like what's going on? She wanted to be the main resource, the main snitch, the main that to get brownie points for winning a episode. No, you was licking cootie cats too. I know they was. Oh, I know they was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, well, like I said, well, did they already pay them? You think? Because if Zeus agreed to her number, and then Jocelyn was like, "All right, you can leave right now." Technically, didn't they already film? So would they give her the whole?
Yeah, they probably got to film per I mean, pay per episode,
Oh, I see.
probably.
So
So
people were saying that if they immediately accepted it, that she didn't ask for enough.
that's
So you think it was a good move for her to join or not? Like,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I wonder
Probably
what she gets paid at now. That's TV. I wonder if like she, you know.
she probably gets paid more. She probably does get paid more. I think because I she's talking more mess now.
Wait, I forgot. Wait, you're a fan of Sapphire?
Yeah.
Did you see? You need to look up the. I haven't seen it. I've only seen the preview, the trailer. But Sapphire has her own show,
Ooh.
and it's called The Academy. And the
Mm,
trailer looked a lot better than like some of the other shows, and it was given Bad Girls Club. Like the way they set up the trailer. At first they all get along, and then they show the fights. Like that's how the trailer played out.
okay. I definitely gotta get into that because I really like Sapphire. I do, and that's another reason why like I didn't really mess with Jocelyn like because of what she did to her and the things that she said about her was really messed up with what she was going through and everything. So yeah, but now we're back. But that's the powder bear for you. I mean, they knew how that woman was. I'm pretty sure if they was watching Love and Hip Hop, I don't know, except for like Lucky and I think Daisy probably and Feet Liquor and Lollipop and them. Like they just don't care, so to speak. It's really like I said, giving pimp like qualities.
Oh,
Pimp
I
like
see. I see what you're saying.
yeah,
Because I mean, she's getting them paid on the tour.
yeah.
True. I get it. I get it. That's what makes the show amazing, though. It's like,
Yeah, yeah, it is.
what
It's
will the
it's
girls do? Like, how low will the girls go? Like,
yeah, it's like, and that's why I was like, dang, natural back on the show, cause like,
no, she came to get her lick back, so that's different.
yeah, yeah, that's why at first I couldn't put two and two together. I just like I'd have just came to uh 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 the first little part
The
and
audition.
left. Yeah, and left. That's it. See, Yummy, got my one on camera or not, and I done went back to Gary, Indiana, or wherever she stay at. Cause nah, cause Jocelyn, y'all like real life disrespecting me, kind of a little bit. And I know Natural is like a real. I don't know her personally, but you could tell people aura. Like you could real life tell people aura. And me personally, I'm not about to sit up and kick the bobo with you after you done sat up there on national television, on national Zeus network, and sat up there and said this about me and all that stuff. I don't know what's going on, what's happening.
I
But
mean, you're still getting paid, so isn't that kind of like?
yeah, but at what cost do we be like, that's enough? Like, no. I can't. But
You're
hey,
right. You're right.
I guess I can't be the one to talk because somebody might disrespect me tomorrow and then offer me $70,000 in the next few months, and I'd be like, all right, where we going?
Wait, why are you? Oh wait, never mind. You're back. Was it my computer? My computer froze for a second, but you're back.
Oh yeah,
I don't know, but I don't know. I think we talked a lot about this episode already. I can't wait for next episode.
I can't wait for next episode either. I can't. I just can't wait for down the line stuff with these new girls and stuff. See these
Yeah,
personalities.
I'm excited to see the new girls too.
Yeah,
I don't want the whole season to be Yummy getting beat. I mean, that would be funny, but
yeah,
like they've given us
yeah.
2 episodes and hardly any like two new girls talk for this episode.
Right. They gave their moment when Yummy had to go in the, room and you got to see everybody and stuff like that and then on the previews. But I'm excited to see more. This is going to be very interesting, I
I
think.
hope they're as maybe like maybe this a sign that they're not as interesting as the old girls. I hope that's not the case.
I hope that's not the case either. I really
Oh, now that I mentioned it, Yummy is in the other scenes. I forgot.
I didn't I don't be even paying attention to that girl. It's like I don't know.
How can you not? Her voice is so distinct. That's why it's like
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm burnt out.
I don't know. We'll see next week though. Thank you again for joining me. Where can everyone find you again?
Dirty Sweet Tea on Instagram and TikTok is Dirty Sweet Tea too.
And I'm at the Gino Bino and the Gino Bino 3 on TikTok. And actually, I just changed my Instagram. Wait, never mind. Let me not get into that. But also, I'm about to be in the Big Banga video. I was in Baltimore last week when he shot the club version of Get My Lick Back. So
Yeah, yeah, I seen that. That's cool.
check that out when it comes out. And we'll be back next week. Thanks, guys.
Peace.